Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. We are back to play some cards, and today is a new week, so we will start with buying some more packs and open them. So where do we have our officers packs? 300. We have right now 4000 gold. That is pretty much, so we can go for 3 officers packs today. And yeah, we'll open them. So let's hope that we find some good usable cards. Oh, Elite British card. Oh, Monty, very nice. Yeah, I guess everyone knows the card and everyone knows that it is strong and very usable in pretty much all kind of decks. So we go for the next one. Yeah, critical hit. Do not need any more copies of this. Blitzkrieg is good. I think we only have 1 or 2 copies of this card. And the last one. Yeah, and we completed another step to our crate. Oh, this is also nice. We only had 1 copy of this card. Yeah, and a card for a potential discard deck. Also, yeah, I'm quite happy with these new cards. So now for the next next step in the video is introducing the new deck. Yeah, I've mentioned it last week that we've played the Japan-British Aichi OTK deck. Yeah, many times now, and it is enough at this point. I will try to get rank 1 with the deck, but right now we will switch to something different. Yeah, we will jump right into the deck list. So it is a Soviet control with Soviet as main nation, of course, and Germany as the ally. And the main target of sorry for the doorbell. The main target is to disrupt the enemy's strategy, yeah, by a lot of removals. So first of all, we start with the road to Berlin to get some defense back on our HQ. Then we play 3 times Winter Warfare to clear out yeah, the small units with 1 HP and to damage them for the other cards that I will show you soon. Then we have the Red Dawn 2 times. Yeah, we can choose it to play from the people, of course, or deal 3 damage and deal 3 damage to our HQ, what is beneficial for the 456th Infantry Rifle Regiment. That is pretty familiar from all the Soviet self-damage decks. Then we have the Zhukov, yeah, the elite card that let us draw a card, no, a unit from our deck that is buffed by +1/+1 and Blitz. And we have 4 times the Bloody Sickle for removal, card draw, and self-damaging effects for the infantry regiment. Heroes of the Soviet Union, yeah, pretty much standard in every control deck. Then we have the Yak to draw cards and yeah, power up our rifle regiments. Then we have 1 time these rifles to get some defense points back on our HQ. We have the yeah, Ura as some sort of finisher to unleash 1 final attack. We have the Hammer to remove some bigger targets, Tactical Strike yeah, to remove also bigger targets in the support line, and yeah, smaller ones in the front line, depending on what we are facing. We have 2 times from the people, so as you can see, a lot of removal. 1 time the Flammpanzer to remove all these 0-4 smokescreen 1 cost units. We have the airstrike, then the Cossacks, very good card with Blitz and 0 operating costs for free. Night Hunters, another removal. We have the critical hit in combination with the Winter Warfare and Bloody Sickle, of course. Then we have the first rifles, very good guard unit that spawns the second rifles after it gets destroyed. And then we have the Yak. Pretty tough air unit with 5 defense points, and we get another card draw as soon as it is destroyed. And we play the Armored Train. Maybe uncommon in control decks, but I think actually it is pretty nice, especially since the light infantry is spawned in the same line. So if we move this one to the front line, we have first of all a pretty big body. Of course, we cannot attack the HQ with this train, but we spawn these 1/1s every single turn, and maybe we can make some good value out of it, especially if we spawned 2 or even 3 of them and have an Ura in our hand. Then we have the 39th Rifle Regiment. Personally, I like this unit a lot, as it can steal an enemy unit with costs from 2 or less. We have 1 time the Partisans, also pretty common, can take control of an enemy unit that is sent to its owner's hand at the end of the turn. But most of the time you will, of course, trade into another unit from the enemy. We have the Tractor Factories that gives us 2 T-34s, 5.5 units with Blitz. And we have the Tiger 1H, our standard German control tank, with 8.8, heavy armor 2, and it cannot be pinned. And then we have the ISU 152, a 6.4 tank with heavy armor 2, and on its deployment it destroys all other damaged units. Especially useful in combination with the Winter Warfare again. And that is the deck. So as we try to remove everything our opponent plays, we try to build up a board with especially the rifle regiments, or the Cossacks, or even the rifles, and of course the train, and finish the enemy off as soon as these 3 big cards come into play. So that's enough for theory. Now we will go into some showcase. I do not unswitch the ranked battles here. Of course I said I want to try and reach the rank 1 with the Aichi, but I think 2 or 3 matches with this Soviet deck is okay. Maybe we will lose some matches, and if we win some matches, I guess everything is fine. So I already made some experience with against some deck types. Against German control, we are pretty much behind. Against other deck types, I guess we are doing okay. The sample size is not that big right now that we can make any relying statements, but as far as it played out, I think the deck is okay. Okay, yeah, so we can start with the Shukov here, and yeah, we draw the rifles. We have to see what kind of enemy we are facing. If this is a self-damaging Soviet deck, it would be not so smart to play a rifle regiment out there, because then he can easily counter it with a Red Dawn. So we wait until he plays something, and yeah, we can use the combo on our own. So it would of course be nice if we can play this one, buff it immediately with the Red Dawn, and move to the front line. So he does not playing anything. So I don't know what he's waiting for. Maybe the same thing that we do. Okay, the first rifles do not tell us very much about our opponent. Yeah, actually I want to keep the hammer in hand for the KV-1 or something. Sure, but what can we play here? I guess we will go for the tactical strike. Maybe we draw a sickle next turn. And if not, we still have the winter warfare. Okay. And yeah, there's the sickle. Perfect. So we play the buffed one. Sickle. And yeah, we do not even have to move into the front line. Yeah. Yeah, we will wait one more turn and see what he's playing. We have several options here. Okay, he's removing it. Yeah. Then we play it this way. Now we can wait one more turn. And next turn we can hit the Tiger 1H on the battlefield. And hopefully he has some problems to deal with it. Okay, he goes for the tractor factories. Yeah, but I do not think we have to use the hammer on this one. We will just go with the Tiger. I mean, he can of course use all his credit, 8 credit points, effectively all of his credit points, to break through here. Okay. So what is this card? This defensive countermeasure, I guess. So we will hide behind sub-tough guards. Oh, nice overdraw here. So the road to Berlin would be nice to regain some health points. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. Yeah, we can easily clear this one out. And then we move the Cossacks to the front line. Now this is a little bit, yeah, not so good. I do not want to use the ISU right now, because I think it will get removed anyway. I don't know why he would have saved 9 credits if he does not has a handful of removals. So yeah, we will use the winter warfare here. Just to not overdraw. Here we can use the critical strike. Yeah, now we are pretty low on health. Could need the road to Berlin on our own. Oh, okay, another 5 damage are coming in. So the problem is if we play the factories and he has the partisans, we are dead. So I guess we use the hammer and from the people and hope that he does not have any blitz unit in hand. But I guess he has another T-34. And then that's it for this match. Okay. Not this time. So let's hide behind some guard unit here. And maybe next turn we can go for the... Okay. So we are protecting us from possible blitz tank, but if he has the partisans, yeah. Okay. So luckily, no, we do not have enough credits. Oh. That was a little bit stupid. Huh. Yeah. That was very stupid. So we go for another match. These matches are, of course, pretty long. Yeah, especially if you're playing control versus control. Yeah. To say something more about the deck, of course, there are a lot of cards that we could add, as we've seen. This infantry unit that our opponent played in the last turn. So this big tank would be really nice for us as well, of course, but yeah, we do not have this card like some other cards, the engineers, the 0-4 smokescreen unit that increases the defense of our HQ as soon as a unit from us dies. Would be also very good. Yeah, and the Ural factory, I think, that let you sacrifice one of your units to get another one with one that costs one more credit. Would be also nice. Yeah, especially in combination with the partisans. But that is a card that we also are missing. So yeah, okay. I did not expect the Marder here. Marder is something that you see most of the time in aggressive decks, but opponent tells us that he has a ramp deck. So I wonder what kind of cards we are seeing here next from him. Okay. Very interesting card combination that he's playing here. So what will he play next? Is he preparing a Heinz or Blitzkrieg or something? But I guess it's better to remove this. I know we can only play this for 2 damage in the front line. Yeah, we have no critical strike. Maybe we draw one. A hammer. Yeah, okay. Hammer's good enough to get rid of this one. Because I do not know what he is preparing with that. We can do it. Okay. So we can use from the people, and we have 4 left. Can play the rifles. Or if you play these, we have 5 left. No, I think this is the better line here. So our opponent is pretty low on cards right now. Maybe he has an Enigma. We do not want to give him card draw vote. This is a little bit overkilling. So next turn we draw for an elite unit and go for the airstrike, I guess. Oh yes, so let's take this guy here. And we search for a card, get the Ra, then we will winter warfare here. Clear out the one in the front line and prepare an airstrike. So did he? So we returned the Panzer IV and he had to discard it. Okay. Yeah, so we go for the first rifles again. Prepare the Night Hunters. It's really hard to tell what he has in hand. I guess another Blitzkrieg. Oh, this is very nice. So this head could have been a hard time to if he would have put us on the clock with his comet. Yay! Blitz buff for Blitz unit. So sooner or later there should be a Leopold. The question is just when we are seeing it. But yeah, we have the tractor factories, so we can instantly rush into the front. Ah, there it is, okay. yeah, the winter warfare would be nice now because, yeah, he's blocking. So how much do we need? We need 8, then 2 to attack, and then we are on 10. Another 2 to attack, to move to the front line. So we do not have enough credits. And that means yeah, so we have to go for the Red Dawn. And we misplayed this here. Could have guarded. That was stupid. I hope we survive this turn now. And this smells like okay. Yeah. That was very stupid. But anyway, we would have lost anyway. He had enough with those two. Okay. Yeah, okay. Not the best start with this deck. Two matches, 2 losses. But yeah, as you've seen, okay. As I've said, we were facing a German control deck, and we've lost because, yeah, there we need some more valuable cards if we want to face other control decks. Yeah, the first one, yeah, do not even know what, yeah, which turn made the difference. Have to look again in the episode. But yeah, I guess that is enough for the first impression of the deck. I guess it has some potential, especially if we can add the one or the other elite card that we might draw in the next Monday episodes. So yeah, if you like the deck, please tell me in the comments if you want to see more matches with the deck, or if you say, oh no, that was pretty boring Soviet deck, please switch to something different. You can write that in the comment as well. But please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and thank you for watching.